So first of all, it's been a million years since I've vlogged. Second of all, I did my makeup for the last time in a long time. Tomorrow I am getting LASIK, which is obviously why I am vlogging. And because of that, that means I won't be wearing any makeup for the next 2 weeks. I tried going to work with no eye makeup for a few days and I hated it. I completely lost all confidence in myself and I just felt like blah. So I gotta figure this out. But I did color my hair this week and I did film one last tutorial before I go on a makeup hiatus. Yeah, I do have a lot of stuff pre-filmed. I have some nail stuff, I have 2 tutorials, I have a skincare routine, and I do plan on doing a no makeup look while I'm doing my LASIK to do kind of like a here's a great look if you have LASIK kind of look. So I won't be completely disappearing for 2 weeks, but I definitely will be gone. I will be doing a LASIK Q&A after everything's all healed, said and done. So probably a month after my LASIK, I will poll people and see like, what do you guys want to know? And I'll tell you everything. Like, did it hurt? Was it awesome? Was it worth it? Were you scared? So for the last week, I haven't been wearing makeup, not because of LASIK, but because I've been having severe back pain and migraines for a week and a half. I still have back pains, but right now I'm on medication, so I don't really feel anything. And the migraines are completely gone, thank goodness. They've done a CT scan, a bunch of x-rays, some blood work, but so far nothing's come back conclusive. At this point, I'm going to continue taking some steroids and see where that takes me. If I'm better after the week of steroids, then we will probably drop it and leave it as, you know, some random back inflammation. If I'm still in pain after the steroids are done, then I will have to do more testing. My back currently hurts right now, like it hurts, but it's tolerable. Before it hurt and it was not tolerable, like I just wanted to lay in a ball all the time. Doing my makeup actually hurt, like sitting up hurt, laying down hurt. Anything but standing pretty much hurt. And even when I stood, I'd constantly be moving to try to stretch out my back. I was just in a lot of pain. And I've been to the doctor like 6 times in a matter of 3 days. Like, it's really crazy. I even spent a few hours in the hospital. It was just not pretty. So I kind of was going to do like a daytime wearable look. But I did a more smoky look because after not wearing makeup for a week, I really kind of wanted to go all out. I'm not wearing false lashes or anything like that, but this is a tutorial, and the tutorial will probably already be up. No, probably not, because I'm going to try to put this vlog up, like, pretty soon, because I want to do, like, the vlog. I want this vlog plus the day of surgery and the day after surgery all to be in the same vlog, so it'll be 3 days in one. And then anything after that will just essentially be follow-up. Good morning, it is LASIK day. I've got my sleep mask and travel pillow as recommended by the husband, because after the surgery they say go straight home and go to bed. Well, straight home is like an hour and 10 minutes away from the facility, and by the time we get out of LASIK it's probably gonna be lunchtime, so we might like eat somewhere in Orlando while we're still there. And then I got my LASIK folder, and I have my pouch of drugs and eye drops. So I'm taking 3 different eye drops for LASIK. Right now I'm taking 2 different antibiotics / antifungal eye drops, and then the other one is like for pain for later. They're like numbing drops, they're for post-surgery, and then I have my steroid medication for my back. And we're gonna go get some breakfast, head out. It is 8:07 on my new cool watch. I don't think I've showed you guys this. My husband gave me an awesome Coach watch for Christmas. And the procedure is at 10, but they asked us to be there 30 minutes early. So we're gonna head out, and yeah, I guess I'll see you at the LASIK office. My husband will vlog the procedure for me. There is a viewing room, so he'll try to video what he can. We haven't actually seen the viewing room, so I don't know how much you can actually see from there, but he said he was willing to try. So we'll see. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, so we're now on our way. We just stopped at Starbucks and Taco Bell. I got, oops, sorry, an iced caramel macchiato and my favorite bacon and Gouda breakfast sandwich. It's beautiful. I used to get the ham and cheddar, but they no longer make that one.
Right? As you shake your drops before you use them. Just wait a few minutes between each one so that.
Okay, so Lasic's done. Turns out can't videotape the procedure, so Tino didn't get to really videotape it, but doesn't really matter anyway because I didn't get to complete my LASIK completely today. They could only do one eye. Turns out I got bubbles under my eye when they were creating the flap out of my right eye. It's incredibly rare. She said the last time this has happened was like 6 months ago, and it was like one person. Like, it's incredibly rare, and being that they can see about 10 to 15 patients a day and they have only had this happen like once 6 months ago, totally sucks. It's not a problem per se, it just means that I don't get to do LASIK on my right eye today. So they did my left and they created the flap on both eyes. So at this point we have to come back at 7:45 tomorrow morning to do my right eye. So I get to still suffer the pain of the LASIK, but I will only have vision when I, oh my gosh, it's bright and my eyes are closed. Yeah, I have a sleep mask, so I'm gonna put that on. My eyes are already starting to burn. She literally did the procedure, what, less than 5-10 minutes ago? Like, it was just finished. So I was about to like start bursting into tears when she told me she couldn't do my LASIK today because I had a rare problem, but that always tends to happen with me. I always tend to have, like, when medication says this is a very rare side effect, 1 in like 100 people get this side effect. Yeah, I'm always that 1 out of that 100, and apparently this bubbles thing is my issue too. She went into in-depth description as to what the bubbles are. But right now, my eyes burn. I don't really want to talk about it. When I do my frequently asked questions video post-surgery, I'll go more into it. But for now, I just want to let you know. My left eye is complete, my right eye is not. So I guess I get to do it all over again. And it was super uncomfortable. Nothing was painful. Nothing was painful, but it was very uncomfortable. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so first of all, I'm not going to be able to take a picture of my eyes, my like post LASIK picture of my eyes, because they hurt really bad with the light. So I can't take a picture of it in front of the ring light, and taking a picture of my eyes in dark light doesn't show you anything. Second, my vision is hazy in both eyes. I think it's because they're really dry and still in pain. But I can, when I do look at things far away, sorry, I know I'm closing my eyes. My left eye, where they actually did the LASIK, I can see and read everything so clearly. Actually, better than what I could with my contacts. And it was funny because they were reading me my prescription prior to doing the actual surgery to like verify the right numbers, because they have to like super duper get like the finest measurement of your eye. And my eye that they got was actually worse than the current prescription. So my current prescription actually wasn't even like meeting the needs of my eye. Anyway, that being said, my eyes are on fire. And I wanted to tell you before I forgot. So after I put the blog camera down, I had covered my face with my jacket because even with the sunglasses they gave me and my sleep mask, the light was still coming in and it was so painful. And then like 10 minutes into the drive home, which was an hour drive, my right eye, the eye that didn't get LASIK, started hurting so bad. For any of you who wear contacts, imagine like a big dog hair completely covering the full length of your contact, stuck under your contact, and you can't get your contact out, you can't get the dog hair out, or like a folded contact. Like that stuck, constant, cannot remove. It actually reminded me of the first time I ever got a corneal abrasion, where it hurt with light, it hurt if I opened it, it hurt if I closed it, it hurt if I did anything, like the pain just would not go away, and it hurt. That was what my eyes felt like the entire drive home. You're supposed to sleep as soon as the procedure is over to help your eyes heal. I couldn't sleep. I was in so much pain. I feel so bad for my husband because I was like flipping out the whole time. About, I don't know, the last 15 minutes of the drive, I just started breathing really heavy through the pain. And eventually I was able to calm myself enough to like fall asleep a little bit, but I felt the pain the whole time, and I could feel my eyes like twitching and squinting so hard. And it was only my right eye. My left eye never really felt pain. So my eyes, they still hurt. Well, this one doesn't hurt at all. This is fine now. The right one that was giving me problems doesn't hurt anymore. My husband gave me To Believe. I drank, and then I attempted to fall asleep. Eventually I fell asleep. It's now like 3 o'clock. I actually have no idea what time it was. I think he told me it was 3 o'clock. I got out of surgery at like 11. So it's 3 o'clock. I need to like lay back down, but before I forgot all the details I wanted to tell you. So this eye feels great now. And this eye hurts not like it did before, but it hurts as if I have like sand in my eyes. I actually was talking to my friend, and he used the term gritty, and it definitely feels gritty. Even with my eye closed, eye open, it just feels gritty. Like that is, he totally described it like the best way. So my eye's irritated, it's pissed off. I've been putting eye drops in them to keep them hydrated, but yeah. It's, light, I still have a lot of sensitivity to light. And unfortunately, we don't have curtains, so like there's a little bit of light coming through the window. So if I face this way, it's not as painful. But if I'm like looking that way, my eyes are open, it's like, it sucks. Like light totally hurts. Even like artificial light is super painful. So I've just been like walking around the house, and my husband's been really great about like keeping all the lights off and stuff. He's keeping the dogs away from me. Even though I do have the goggles, I really cannot get anything in my eyes because essentially I have a loose flap, and even though it naturally will vacuum seal back to your eye because of the pressure and the fluid behind it will keep it sealed, it's very possible for things to get in your eye. You can get infections, you can scratch your cornea, you can like do really terrible things. So for now, he's going to keep them away from me all day, but since I have to get the LASIK done again on my eye tomorrow, all of our plans are shot for tomorrow. We had to drive to Orlando tomorrow for a checkup, and then we were going to spend the day hanging out in Orlando because tomorrow my eyes are supposed to be like starting to feel back to normal other than dry, itchy eyes. Like I won't have any more pain tomorrow. Well, that went out the window because now I have to do LASIK on my right eye. So we're going to have to go back up to Orlando, get the LASIK on my right eye, and then come all the way back home and then sleep again all day long. So I'm just like 2 days completely shot. There's no editing. There's no computer use. I can't do shit. It's incredibly frustrating. And so I literally like had a panic attack when she told me that I couldn't get my LASIK done because they did my right eye first, and they do bladeless flap creation. The old way, a little metal thing would go and like cut, it would like scoop your eye and cut open the flap. Now the laser does it, and so she can see it, and she's looking at a monitor, and she said, okay, she's talking the whole time. She's like, we're putting this little thing in your eye. So they put this plastic piece, it like shoves right underneath your eyelids, and it goes, and it suction cups to your eyeball, and it'll pull your eyeball up, and then you can't see crap. And then all of a sudden you'll see black, and then they'll move you to another side where the laser will cut the opening, and then you come back to the other screen because you're on this one table and it like rotates. And then once you're there, then then she looks at it and she's like, She says this to her assistant. She says, bubbles have formed. We can't do LASIK today. And I'm like, I still have this piece of crap thing in my eyeball. And my eye is like in so much discomfort because it's not, I will tell you right now, LASIK is not painful because they put 1,000,000 drops in your eyeball. But it is so uncomfortable. Like, imagine somebody shoving something underneath your eyelid behind, like, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. It literally feels like they just shove something underneath your eyelid. It's resting up against your eyeball, and it's like there's pressure pushing on your face, pressure pulling your eyeball up, on your face, up, on your face, all up in your eyelids. It is so uncomfortable. And they're like, it's not painful, it's just different. And I'm like, that is not even like, yeah. So for me, it was really uncomfortable. Nothing was painful. Nothing was painful until I got in the car, and then I was like crying Bloody Mary. My friend said that it burned like crazy, but he was on Valium, so he like couldn't remember it. And a lot of other people I talked to, they were on Valium, because there's a doctor who's really popular here in Orlando. He's Filatowski, and he gives people Valium. My doctor that I went to, she doesn't give Valium out so easily. So I just went to it, and holy crap, I wish I had taken the Valium, because I was in so much pain after the surgery. So I am not looking forward to tomorrow. Well, actually, you know, it's not a big deal, because the eye that burned was the one that didn't get the LASIK. So I'm wondering tomorrow when I do get the LASIK on this eye, if it's not going to burn. Because my left eye was like fine, other than it being really dry. It wasn't painful, but the right one was like super painful, and I didn't even get the laser done on it. Like, I only had a flap created. But they said the bubbles will go away, and then I can finish my LASIK procedure. But I just, after she made the flap and she said, we're not doing LASIK today, I was like, what does that mean? What do you mean I have bubbles? Like, what, like, are my eyes messed up? Like, I just started asking a million questions, and she's like, it's really rare. She sees it in like 2 people a year. And being that they see 10 to 15 patients a day, and they only see it in 2 people per year, that is a really rare occurrence. It's not a bad thing, so it's not like my vision's fucked up, or I'm gonna go blind, or I'm not gonna be able to do LASIK, or it's gonna be an issue later in my life. It's just a mess. Either way, still taking 3 different eye drops, and then preservative-free lubrication eye drops. Technically 4 different products. And oh, I do have some hydro eye gel fish oil caplets. I haven't started that. I'll start that tonight. And that's it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Actually, I'm gonna drink something. I have dry mouth. I had been so hydrating for my back pain, but after crying like a gallon of water in the car, I'm like dehydrated again. So I'm gonna go get some water and then lay back down, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So it's 6:55 in the morning. My appointment is at 7:45 to do my right eye. I've got McDonald's because I took medication this morning and didn't have food in my stomach. Not a good idea, so we're making up for it after the fact. But I feel fine. My eyes actually don't hurt, other than a little grainy and gritty. Everything's fine. I do notice that with my right eye, the one that has not gotten the LASIK, I get like really weird shapes. Actually, it's a really cool shape. It kind of looks like a kaleidoscope whenever I look at lights. Probably not a good thing, but that's okay. Actually, one of the potential effects of LASIK is getting night glares or halos, but I haven't officially gotten the LASIK yet, so these kaleidoscope looking things might change after surgery today. But my left eye, it is completely clear. No pain, no issues, just dry and crusty. But when I close my right eye and I just look around, everything is totally clear. Okay guys, so I'm done with the right eye. Ooh, it feels like it's all bubbly. Okay, so I talked to the doctor more about the bubbles yesterday, and the pain I had is not common. Most people who have LASIK do not get that much pain. The pain was definitely caused by the bubbles. The problem with the bubbles is when you get your flap created, when they do the LASIK, they flip your flap up, and any air pocket, any of the air that's in there is released. And then during the LASIK process, like after it's all said and done, they clean it out with water and they like squeegee your flap out so there's no air underneath your eye. Well, because we didn't do the LASIK for my right eye, the bubbles stayed underneath there. So as the day progressed and the bubbles started to come together as one big air pocket, it was pushing on the flap, causing a lot of pressure and pain. So that is why I was in a lot of pain yesterday. So anybody who's considering LASIK, don't worry, you're probably not going to experience what I just experienced, and which is why everybody that I talked to who's had LASIK, and I posted on Facebook, everybody was responding and telling me, yeah, we didn't have pain. We had burning and dryness, but no pain. It's because of my unique situation where I got the bubbles. And another thing I found out last night while doing some research is the bubbles only occur in bladeless LASIK, but that is like that's like one of the only risks you have with bladeless LASIK, because bladeless LASIK is actually much better than the old school like metal blade that swoops and cuts your flap. So it's like the one risk, and it's incredibly rare, and I just happen to be one of those people. So for anybody who is thinking about it, don't worry, chances are you're not going to experience what I experienced. But anyway, I'm going to close my eyes. I feel much better today than I did yesterday, and she told me I'm probably not going to get pain today because the bubbles are gone. And I can see out of both eyes perfectly fine. Like, I literally just walked out of surgery, put on my sunglasses, made an appointment for tomorrow's checkup, and I can see everything clearly. It is a little hazy in my right eye. It does kind of have the saran wrap effect like I had yesterday, but the brightness isn't bothering me anymore, and I can see. It's pretty amazing. So this is exciting. Hey guys, so I just took my nap after post-surgery, and I can see so clearly. When I left the doctor's office, I had saran wrap vision in my right eye like I did yesterday with my left eye. And like 10 minutes into the drive, my eye started hurting really bad again. So it's really weird. I never got pain in my left eye, but my right eye bothered me yesterday, and it was painful again today. But it was a familiar pain, and so it was easier for me to tolerate. Well, not really, but it was easier for me to get through because I knew it was going to go away because it went away yesterday. So I slept for 3 hours, and the pain is gone. Now my eyes are just incredibly dry, so I just feel like I'm pouring eye drops in all the time, which is perfectly fine. And I am taking the hydro eye pills, so hopefully that'll help me throughout the weeks and then months at producing tears and keeping my eyes from getting dry eye. I'm now in the guest bedroom. I did sleep and take a nap with my husband in our bedroom, but our mattress in that bedroom is really soft, and with my back pain, it's like not doing well. So I'm still having a lot of back pain. So I'm going to try the guest bed, which is a much firmer bed. And I'm going to try to nap in here because Tino has to go and run some errands anyway, take care of the dogs. He's not going to nap anymore. He just napped with me the first time, only because we had to get up at like 5:30 this morning. So he napped with me, but now I'm not tired. Neither is he, but I have to keep sleeping to let my eyes recover some more. I mean, they feel fine now, but the more I nap, the quicker it recovers. So the more I put drops in, the more I sleep, the faster it heals. So I'm going to lay down some more. I feel amazing. I am excited with the exception of my back. I need to go to the chiropractor sometime today. Hopefully there's time, and just relax and recover. And then I go back to Orlando again tomorrow for my checkup. So I'm probably going to edit this video and try to post this tonight. And then any vlogging I do from Sunday to Friday will be a separate video. It'll be like my week after LASIK kind of thing. So this is like my Lasik time, and then up until next weekend, it'll be a different vlog. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around with me. Like I said, I'll do a frequently asked questions afterwards. So anyway,